see. Unos, dos, tres, cuatro, 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 cuatro. Free old chopper. Ho! Fuck the bitch, get a bag from it, then I never call her. Nigga tripping, going crazy, nigga tell her let her go.
Yes, fucking sir.
Alright guys, we're messing around with the drone in here. Testing this bad boy out. Hopefully we don't destroy this room or send the drone flying outside.
Wait.
Yeah, that thing's doing.
I'm kind of
I
scared.
can see it in the fan in about 2 seconds.
Oh god. I can like feel like a shit ton of air coming off of it. That's crazy.
Give you a haircut.
Can you imagine if I just stuck my finger right in there right now?
Haircut in about 2 seconds.
Preach is just being a hard-working average American and getting your shit done and then still going to the gym. I feel like there's not a whole lot of that still in the influencer marketplace because it's all it's focused on is like
on a personality. So
yeah, you take on work hard. Yeah, work hard personality, and that's what I'm like. That's what I'm about. I like that. I like the idea that
we gotta express it in some kind of way.
Exactly.
How are people gonna go on Instagram and be like, how do I know that's what he wants me to?
I feel like maybe I just need to like I guess be more open about like what my day-to-day routine's like beyond just the workout.
See, and that's why YouTube is so much more personalized because you can express yourself so much more.
Because there's only so much like people can understand about your life. You know, they only see the workout on Instagram, and I guess something I want to do is kind of like talk about okay, you know, and I'm not even trying to toot my own horn because some people have even more fucked up schedules than I do. But it's like you know, I have a lot going on, but I think there's something to that. It's not like I'm not the only one that's doing that. There's a lot of people that don't record their progress, that are still going to the gym and trying to make it work, but they don't really know how to navigate, how to, you know, fit their schedule around and be as productive as humanly possible and stay sane.
Yeah.
You know,
so like,
we're all in this to, you know, see as much progress inside and outside of the gym. And it's just not just about the gym, you know. I feel like there needs to be a mentality where it's like, okay, today I'm going to go hit it hard at the gym, but that's my fucking break for today in between school, work, grind, like left and right. You know?
So let me ask you a question. How do you think you blew up in the first place?
I think it was just the fact that I was so young and I was lifting a lot of weight. But
so
the problem is I'm still... I'm playing into that a little bit because I'm still on the younger side compared to a lot of people in the fitness industry, but the strength thing's teetering off. And that's why, again, what I was talking about is the main thing we need to focus on right now is like me going about this in the best way possible, naturally, because I'm not trying to take SARMs, I'm not trying to take steroids. I want to gain strength as optimally as possible and show that it's possible to put on a decent amount and reach that, you know, that cap. Hopefully way later down the line. I hope to God I don't hit it in the next couple of years. Very efficiently, where it's not a slow grind. You know, if you're able to hit this marker, this marker, this marker, this marker, with, you know, some effort, but not so much that it's like that's all you're focused on throughout the day. Like if you can just hit these check boxes every single day, you're gonna see slow progression at a rate that's, you know, reasonable. So that's that's been my mentality right now. That's why I'm doing the nutrition stuff. That's why I'm trying to be better at mobility, because I know that those are all factors that play into like how you're gonna jumpstart the progress even more. Because, you know, the moment I fry my central nervous system, the moment that I start slacking on nutrition, the moment I you know, I don't sleep as well, that's gonna affect how much I progress. And if I don't progress, like the way that I am now, like what I've seen the past couple months, and I start slowing down and go back to my old ways, I'm just...
It's weird with the camera. I'm sorry. It's like when you pointed it at me, I'm like, shit, like, now, like, I'm, like, thinking about my facial expressions, like...
Oh, don't worry about it, I mean...
I can edit
I thought it was
down.
I thought it was funny, like...
This is good. This is like what we need.
We're talking, we're brainstorming. This is literally...
I know.
This is the rawest,
I just had to say that
most
before
wholesome content we can
I had to say that before I just randomly bursted out laughing. You guys were like, what the fuck? So I just made it clear why I was about to laugh.
No, so, you know, like, it's... It's just
like
hard, honest work. Like that's the whole message I want to portray anyway. And you can do it from a young age. Like there's no restriction on like how young you start, because I started lifting in my freshman and sophomore year. Well,
Keep going.
So like, I mean, you know,
I'm getting used to the camera.
It's possible for people at a young age to make as much progress as I made up until now. Hell, they can get started a lot earlier. I'd like to see people progress a lot quicker than I have. And it's all about learning from people's mistakes and where they went wrong, right? That's how you come back better than your mentors, in a lot of different aspects. And I think that's what needs to be a fundamental part of this page. Like, okay, I've tried this didn't work. Take my advice with a grain of salt, try it yourself, experiment, and do the best you can to like normalize a routine that you see the most progress with. So that's kind of what going forward I want to work with.
Yeah.
But it's just we're gonna have to continue to experiment and just push content out there, and we're gonna try as best we can.
So yeah. Bro, why they're just sitting in the corner of Cowboys?
Yeah, see that would have been a waste of time.
Damn, I wish I went though.
Why, dude? You'd have just been sitting around a pool table the
I
whole
would have
time.
pulled.
It's alright.
That's cap. That's cap.
He can edit it out.
Gym wise, like,
Okay, so
what does your schedule look like?
I'm
right
literally balancing, and that's kind of the thing. So like, my whole mentality going through high school is I wanted to get as many opportunities to like make money and like develop a schedule to like the best of my ability that I have control over. I think that's the biggest thing is we kind of get put in, especially at a younger age, you get put into this mindset that you need to just work like ridiculous hours to make it by. And I think that, it's important to make a living, right? And also see progress in other aspects of your life, like lifting. But you want to stay sane. You want to have that mental, that mental health just as much as the physical side. So, and a big part of that is having the freedom to choose how you want your days to go. And I think that's one of the things I like about my, the way I have my life set up right now is I have all these different ventures going on. I have, as little as I work at Publix now that I have all these other opportunities, I still work at Publix once a week. I have the internship Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays. I have school kind of balanced at a good amount where it's not too much, not too little. And then we've got all of this. I mean, I've been blessed with the amount of like opportunities I've gotten with having a website, YouTube, Instagram blowing up the way it did. And I know it's on the decline right now, but we're working our best to kind of change that luck around and kind of start progressing in other avenues. And I think, going forward is just being as transparent as possible with people and, pushing a mindset that's very well received to a lot of people, a big audience, because I don't want to fall into this monotonous, typical influencer realm where it's all about the bells and whistles of the video. Oh, look at my easygoing lifestyle. I have all this free time to just make content. And that's all my life is. That's not what my life is at all. I'm balancing a couple jobs, school, and then fitness, but we're making it happen. And I feel like a lot of people that sit down and watch these kind of videos go through the same thing, and they're like, man, I wish my life could be like these people that have all this free time. It's like, not everybody's going to end up like that, but if they had the sense that there are people that, they're watching that do go through the same thing that they do, they can relate to that a little bit more. So it's more about like how best we can tap into them and their lifestyles that they're dealing with, and balance it around to seeing progress, especially with the gym, kind of like what I'm doing. So that's kind of the goal moving forward.